There's the track, and still goo-free. Not even raging surf could stop those explorations. Glad you feel that way. It's a big world, and it seems like there's always more to see. And once you see it all, you can go back and see how it's changed. One thing about finding all those tracks, you know you're making tracks too. Just a few moves left. Make them count. It's easy to lose track of time around here. Look at those muscles. Guess you still want more than that. That's the top of a shaftiloo, a gigantic dig hole toxanol cut into the forest to pull things out of the earth. You need to turn the pegs in sync. Just a few moves left. Make them count. You really put a spin on it. Heard you were a somber kid and is glad you crawled out of your shell to help. Says you should take it easy. Wonder what's up there. Tapped hard. Down to half your health. Kill that one. Spin that stick. Choke up that grip. This one has heard, asks you to do the right, is great.
The shadows are getting so small.
I feel it.
You should feel
Wait, what?
a lot.
shot. The mountains stretch higher than the clouds. Why, you made it to Hoofer. There's a living thing trader somewhere around here. Let's see. Offers you extraordinary prices for extraordinary things. Says the place hasn't been doing as much. Time to turn stuff you don't want into stuff you do. The Smilo Shopperia. Guess shopping here put a smile on your face. Good him. Took care of it. The antenna needs to be pointed in the right direction. As the iBox broadcasts, it's hit or miss, but when it does hit, it's usually right in the feels.
Cofintrap Bidwitchen. Cofintrap Bidwitchen. Cofintrap Bidwitchen.
The right key could open this. You'd think this place would be crawling with worms.
Cofintrap Bidwitchen.
Now that's loot. You need to line up the switches so they match. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework.
Bidwitchen.
Now hold on. Sit tight. Isn't that the Mechamajut over there?
Bidwitchen. Cofintrap Bidwitchen. Cofintrap Bidwitchen. Cofintrap Bidwitchen.
Yuck! That there's a sludge gush field where the company used to suck sludge from the underground. Now it's all over. That notice board is cleaner than just about anything else around here. You're nudging up toward a played-out sludge field. Just follow your nose. This place used to pump sludge from the ground for fuel. If you think the sludge was nasty, it was worse when the Toxanol Corporation burned it. Some of it, but mostly they sent it to plants where they turned it into go juice, and then burned that. You can probably find a track around here if you look hard enough. Between the eyes. Bang, bang. Made it count. It all feels too tight. That's just nasty. Biohazards make you... That's a classic radionic. A frequencer box that resonates airwave signals. Back then it was easy listening. Hope it still is. Looks like the radionic controls need a nudge to frequency an airwave signal. Just a few moves left. Make them count. There you go. One bona fide track. Even out here in the middle of all this mess, there were things to explore. Oh, they took tankers and tankers of it. Felt like they could have filled the ocean with that junk. Thinking about the goo, well, maybe they did. The tracks roll on from here to lands far beyond. It's a long way down from the top of the mountains. Quick! Half dead. Oh, that helps work the kinks out. Well placed. Foe. Hey there, Crusher. Foe would leave now. You're drenched to your skin. Good thing you love to explore, even underground. How high can you go? You need to line up the switches so they match. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. Smells like adventure out in the woods. That's the leftover you're looking for. Don't overstep. Up for grabs. nothing but dead air here. He says that's enough to get the Mekton functional. You'll have an engine, a fuel soaker, a gun and a gathering net, but no armor, nor enough oxygen supply. He made a suction device so the Mekton can use the black tar as an instant refuel. You can also use it to clear oily goo puddles, so you can pass and access hard-to-get-to areas. He's been working on another project for the Mekton, a cannon, but it needs ammunition, and by that he means the scripts. He says if they're trained right, they'll turn into a distraction for the jumbo puff. The best way to find scripts is to go talk to Moog. He knows the ins and outs of every breathing thing left alive after the apocalypse. Unfortunately, this means you'll have to venture farther out into the dead zone than Moog's camp on the steep depot. Once you find Moog, he'll be able to give you directions to where you'll find scripts. He noticed the jumbo puff has a short attention span, so the script should distract it long enough for you to inflict some damage. The Grease Monkey's Mekton is built sturdy, just like himself. Can you imagine how this place used to look before the dead oil flood? Might want to hold your breath before you head any further. You're about to witness the breathtaking vistas of what's known as the Dead Zone. In the old world, roads like this really led somewhere. Now, most of them lead to disaster. That over there is Steepo Depot, the cliffside that Moog hangs on to. Let's see. This one's impressed to see you out here. He figured you'd be dead by now. Not many are as tough and clever as you must be. Says a monster hunter hears many things on the wind. Moog says that all your power doesn't do you a bit of good if you're not willing to pull the trigger when the time comes. Choosing what to kill and what to spare are the most important decisions you'll make. You might have a steady aim, but you need to be sure that you pick your targets with care. It's hard to make those life or death decisions for others, but someone's got to do it. Otherwise, they'll do it themselves, and you know they'll miss. Claims he mostly kills whoever he doesn't like. Says it's wild that the world seems to be coming back, but he supposes that means more monsters for him to shoot. Wonders why you work so hard to keep things alive. Bullets help thin the herd instead. Says you should give up on working with the stubborn myriad. He keeps trying to put out their lights and they keep putting up new ones. He's afraid you're just as stubborn as them. But enough of that, right? He says the wildlife, nature, has changed and turned against us. Instincts of survival took over when the world changed. He's not sure about their veggie diet anymore, and if it's changed, who knows what it's done with the chemical composition of their body output. Right now, though, he feels he's come to a point where he's got a pretty clear idea on the whereabouts of monsters, both tall and short. Thinks that it all hangs on the tree of life. When it started to fail, everything changed. Moog says you must learn to walk before you can run. It takes practice before you can call yourself a monster hunter. Fortunately for you, he can help. He understands you need to start off with something small before you go big. There's no better place to start than a squip cave. Hunting down a couple of these little critters for yourself should keep you on your toes. Says it's not far at all. Fortunately for you, the squips seem to have acclimatized themselves to the otherwise uninhabitable dead zone.